Welcome to Reddit with Mio. I will be reading an Am I the Asshole story for you today. Let's start. Here's today's title. Am I the asshole for bringing up my brother's premature birth at Christmas dinner to get my parents to shut up? I am a nurse practitioner, and I am the primary care provider for a lot of the low-risk maternity cases at the practice where I work. I also work closely with the doctors and midwives to help create healthy pregnancy, birth, and postpartum situations. My fiance is finishing her residency. We have lived together for a few years now. We are not in any hurry to get married. We had originally planned to do that a couple of years ago, but then we both got incredibly busy for 2 straight years. It drives my very religious parents crazy that their youngest son is living in sin. I do not really care. I'm an adult, and I do what I want. We are getting married in June. So we were visiting my parents for Christmas because of how everything worked out this year. The whole family was at my parents' house. That meant my parents, my 3 siblings, me and my fiance, and 7 grandchildren. 17 people in total at dinner. My mom started going on about how glad she was that we were finally getting married and how she would not be embarrassed at church anymore. Then my dad said how proud he was of my 3 older siblings because they had all either waited until marriage to move in together or gotten married right away after moving in together. My fiance was getting embarrassed and I was getting angry. We have had this stupid argument far too many times, and having it during a family dinner was the last straw for me. I have asked them repeatedly to accept that they cannot control how I live my life. I will not stay with them when I visit, even if I come alone. Hotels are just easier. So I started talking about a premature baby I had been reading about. The baby was almost 3 months early and weighed about 1.6 pounds. The baby was incredibly strong and healthy for being born that early, and the neonatal intensive care unit had high hopes that the baby would do well. My mom and dad both got that deer in the headlights look. Too bad. They should not have messed with my fiance's feelings. Then I brought up my oldest brother. I said he was supposedly born almost 4 months premature, and I asked if there was any chance we could pull out the family album where we keep all the birth records and family papers. I already knew the truth. My brother was over 9 pounds and almost 23 inches long when he was born. My grandmother told me all about it the first time my parents tried to shame me over my relationship. The subject changed very quickly. After dinner, my parents told me that I should not try to embarrass them with private matters that are none of my concern. I told them that if I ever heard another word about my living arrangements for the rest of my life, I would keep bringing up the fact that my mother was already in her 2nd trimester when she got married. Now my parents are angry at me for telling them how to behave in their own home, but my fiance is happy because they finally seem to be done bringing up the subject. Am I the asshole? The verdict for this story was not the asshole. What do you guys think? Do you agree with the not the asshole verdict? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Thank you for watching. Until next time.